when they're not fighting fires, local firefighters are spending some time in their firehouse kitchens. This morning, Columbus firefighter Lieutenant Jeff Miller sharing your favorite recipe, firehouse recipe, with us. Thanks for being here. Okay, now this poor guy was out fighting fires all night long. He still managed to come in. He has not slept yet, so bear with us here, but he is a trooper for sure, and he's going to be sharing one of his favorite recipes. So thanks for being here, and what are you going to make?
Chicken enchiladas.
Chicken enchiladas. So is that something you typically make at the firehouse a lot?
Yeah, we mix it up a good bit, so.
All right, let's get to it. How do we do this?
What we'll do is brown off some chicken.
Okay. Ooh.
And we've got some green chilies and jalapenos, some cheese, cream cheese that we will end up mixing up after we brown this off.
Okay. And how many people do you usually cook for?
Well, it depends on what station you're at.
Yeah.
We could cook for anywhere from 5 or 6 guys up to 20.
Wow.
So it just depends on what station you are and how many guys are there for the day.
Now this recipe is going to feed about how many, do you think?
We would probably, this would make about 18 enchiladas.
Okay.
Which would be 8 or 9 hungry guys.
Okay. All right.
So we'd brown off the chicken, and then we'd add the rest of our mix back in, which is the finished product I have here.
Okay.
And then we'll end up rolling this in our enchiladas. We'll put about a half a cup of these in here.
Okay.
I'll start with one, and then you
you show me, and then I'll do the next one.
Yeah. And I've already lined my pan with some of the green enchilada sauce, which basically it's just a green sauce I bought and then added some cumin and some Tabasco to it to zing it up a little bit.
Tabasco. Now, I've got to ask this question. Do you guys try to avoid any kinds of food? Because let's face it, if you're, out fighting a fire, you can't really take a bathroom break.
No, we pretty much, it's almost challenging.
You eat anything.
Yes.
Okay, so that's good to know. So you don't like stay away from spicy foods or anything. You just go for it.
In fact, there's a lot of I tend to cook on the spicier side in general. So
you are brave for fighting fires.
So we'll let you put some in here, and we'll roll these up, and we'll end up putting them in the seam side down.
So I just take a little bit like this, and I'm gonna. Now, how do you put it in the edge?
Right across.
Is that too much?
No, we'll be all right.
I wonder if you guys can see this. Can you see this?
And we'll just go across, and then we'll roll it up. I'll let you start on another one.
Okay.
And like I said, we'll put it seam side down.
Now, how do you decide who cooks? Is it just kind of you take turns, or it just
depends on what station you are.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys who really like to cook, and I like to cook when I was assigned a regular station.
Okay.
Some guys want nothing to do with it.
Now you don't have to cook.
Right. I'll fill in when I bounce around the stations now.
Okay. So look, I'm going to actually roll this. You're going to be very proud of me.
Look at there. And then we'll put that seam side down right there.
Seam side down. Okay.
And I've actually got one that's most of the way done in here.
Okay.
Just top with cheese.
So with the magic of TV, let's show everybody what that's going to look like. Up top of it. Yeah, don't hurt yourself.
It wasn't as well.
We can...
We'll make it.
Yeah, we're going to make it work. Be careful. That is gorgeous. Okay.
Yeah, we still have the cheese to top it with.
So then how much cheese? You just literally lightly sprinkle it?
Put about half a cup or so on here.
Okay.
And then we bake this back off for about another 10 minutes or so.
Awesome.
So that's nice and brown.
It looks so delicious. Thank you so much for sharing this recipe with us. Now, we've actually put the recipe on our website, myfox28columbus.com, so you can make this for yourself at home, just like the firefighters do. Thanks so much,
You're
Lieutenant.
welcome. Thanks for having me.
All right, over to you, Andy.
All right, looks great.